Alright, Milan? Not Milan, sorry. I just talked about Milan. Moana? Actually, I loved Moana when it came out. But anyway, Moana has necromancy, it has deities, it has ancestor worship, it has the ideology of her being chosen. Necromancy because her grandma dies. She comes back as what's that thing he called? A stingray visits her. That's necromancy. When she also quits after what's his face quits? Dwayne Johnson. I know that's not his name. Maui. When Maui quits, her grandma comes on the boat and talks to her. Deities. There's like, if you listen to the first sequence when they talk about who Moana is and what her family believes, there's deities all on the carpets. And then ancestor worship. She literally is talking to her grandma. I'm pretty sure she prays to her grandma at one point, and she prays to the ocean, as if the ocean is like the Holy Spirit, basically. Moana was chosen to be the person to help them find out who they are and to bring them back to where they're supposed to be, which would be like the Holy Spirit um or like Jesus, basically. Where we are, the song, wanting to know your place in your family, her not being status quo, so she's not like everybody else in the village. The song where she was like, "Where you are," that thingy. Please don't sue me, Disney. She, all you need, we something fibers. Where you are. Anyway, that song, right? She is in the village with her family and with her tribe, and she feels as if she's not like them, and they want her to be like that, but they're not accepting who she is. And seeing that as a kid who actually is chosen and set apart from birth really put in my mind, like, yeah, I'm not like the other kids, and there is something I'm supposed to be doing, and one day I'll find my path and the ocean will talk to me. And that song I used to really like because that's how I felt about myself. My family, I thought I was adopted at one point because I just was not like my family. And this movie kind of capitalizes on that and says, you know, you're different and your family wants you to be this, but you're not like that. And so you must be chosen for something special, or you must be different from everybody else. You need to find your path of actualization and just keep going away because you're different. You need to understand why you're different. And oh yeah, and her grandma, I used to also love her grandma because one, I had a great grandma that was there for me for a brief time and then she passed away. And I remember that I was like, man, that is the only person that loves me. And I feel like they put that in the movie to also be like, oh, her grandma died. Oh, she needs to see her grandma. The poor lady. Anyway, so the song, I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I could remember, and really knowing why. Right? The Moana song where she's like, how far I'll go, right? She's searching for her identity. She's people pleasing to her family. Um, she's also looking at her ancestors to understand why she is the way she is and why she's not like everybody else, right? And I know several religions that do this, and they look at their ancestors to be able to understand why they are the way they are. Judaism goes back to their ancestors and call themselves the true Jews. Um, Yoruba looks at their ancestors, and we don't need our ancestors, you guys. We have a Holy Spirit when Jesus died on the cross, and we also have us as we are right now. Looking at your ancestors is not going to direct you. In a lot of these times, demons will be talking to you and you will think that it's your ancestor, but they're just shape-shifting to be able to talk to you, to lead you astray and ultimately lead you to hell, to be honest with you. And then the song I Am Moana. That's the only part I remember. She was like, let her come to me. When she was putting the heart into Tafiti, which is also a real deity. I'm pretty sure it is. Isn't it? No, it's not. Anyway, but it's a fake deity they made. Who's like Mother Nature, which, you know, people actually do worship Mother like nature, like paganism and other stuff. I think Wiccan does that too. Some Vikings do that as well. I've met one, but they all are doing witchcraft, and this movie has a lot of witchcraft in it. She's talking to... Oh yeah, and then there's a belief that she has a power within herself that makes her special, and that she's going to put the heart into Tafiti because she's special, and it'll listen to her, it'll bend to her. And it's not helping anybody. It's just leaving more people believing in actualization, and that you have to have some type of power to be able to fix the things that are wrong, and that you are a curse breaker. And yeah, we are curse breakers, but not in this way. This is not... Dang, I just realized that. They're literally making generational curses inside this movie and putting it on Moana to seem as if she's the curse breaker and she's helping people and she's setting them right back on the path that they need to be in. And that's just, it's not like this, you guys. Following Christ, yeah, you do have curse breakers in the family and that really care about being righteous, but this is not that. This is outrightly just worldly, and it's not helpful to people, children, adults, anything. It's just getting people to think that if they look inside, they'll be fine, and they'll have the Spirit of Christ, and the ocean will talk to them, or the wind will talk to them, and it's just not true. It's just leading people down paths that are not ultimately helping them or guiding them to Christ. And we don't have the power within ourselves. We're weak. If Jesus had to bend down and he cried and he excuse me, and he sweat blood, do you think that and Jesus is still a part of the Trinity, right? And he needed help. So how would Disney or anybody tell us that we're powerful when God literally says we come to him as children? It just doesn't make sense. And I also like this movie because it had a lot of great animation. The animation was beautiful, and that's also how they trick you into thinking like, oh, this is great. Like, no. Oh, and yeah, the belief pantheism, which is the belief that God and the universe are one and the same. That is not true. God and the universe are not the same. Anytime anybody says, oh, I believe in the universe, they're usually witchcraft. It's usually witchcraft. It's not God. And we have to call these things apart. They're not the same. Jesus is not in the wind. He's not in the air. He's in our psyche, and he's partnered with our spirit, our soul, to help us live in our spirit. Okay? Excuse me. We have to be careful with this. It's idolatry of self too. Like, we're not idols. We're not gods. And we have to let go of that ideology because it's gonna lead people to hell. I'm sorry, it is. I'm actually not sorry, but what I'm saying is it's so dangerous. It sounds like just a movie and it's just cute and it's adorable, and it's not. It's dangerous. Anyway, God bless you, God keep you.